As you have seen in previous video that we have proved the quadratic formula. Solve quadratic equation using the quadratic formula. The quadratic formula is basically x is equals to minus b plus minus b square minus 4ac square root over 2a, right? So you can see that in previous video we have proved the quadratic formula, and the proof of this quadratic formula is very easy and very important with the exam point of view, right? Can be used to solve any quadratic equation of the form ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0. So if you are solving the quadratic equation by using the quadratic formula, it means that you have the quadratic equation of that form, right? So here is the next example, that is example 5. In this example you can see that use the quadratic formula to solve 4x square minus 3x minus 2 is equals to 0. So first of all you have to find the values of a, b and c by comparing the given quadratic equation with this quadratic equation. So it means that a will be equals to 4, b will be equals to minus 3 and c will be equals to minus 2. So after that we just put the values into the quadratic formula, that is minus times minus 3 plus minus square root of minus 3 whole square minus 4 times minus 2 over 2 times 4. Now we have to just simplify it. Minus times minus 3, that will be positive 3, minus 3 square, that will be 9, and 4 multiplied by 4, that is 16, 16 multiplied by 2, that is 32, and this negative sign is multiplied by this negative sign, so it will becomes positive 32, right? Over 8 is as it is. After that 9 plus 32, that is 41. So it means that this is your solution. If we use in simple, because it is a quadratic equation, so quadratic equation in this chapter, when we solve a quadratic equation we have two roots, right? Always we have two roots. Two roots can be written as a single form or also in the split form. So this is the answer in the split form, right? Here is another exercise, and in this exercise solve these equations using the quadratic formula. Leave your answer in third form. So we have to solve these equations by using the quadratic formula. As you can see that in question number 1 and question number 2 we don't have the constant expression, we don't have the constant value. It means that first of all we have to write in the standard form, that is x square minus 6x plus 0 is equals to 0. So here a is equals to 1, b is equals to minus 6 and c is equals to 0. Also in part B, a is equals to 2, b is equals to 50 and c is equals to 0. Now you can put the values into quadratic formula to find the solution. Okay, next one is solve these equations leaving your answer in third form. So we have to also find the solutions for these quadratic equations by using the quadratic formula, right? So these are very simple questions. The next is question number 3. That's so simple. The diagram shows the floor plan of the bedroom. The total area is 35.5 meters square. Find the value of x. So how we can find the value of x? That's so simple. We just meet a line and that line will be this one. Okay, and you can see that if this is 1.5, this is also 1.5. This is x plus 1, so that is also x plus 1, and this is 3x and this is also 3x, and this length is 2x and the total length is also 2x, right? So you can find the area. And how we can find the area? First of all we find the smaller rectangle area, and then we have to find the larger rectangle area, and then we add these two areas, and the total area will be equals to 35.5. And what is the area of the smaller rectangle? That is 1.5 multiply by x plus 1, right? And plus it will becomes 3x multiply by 2x, that is equals to 35.5, right? So your simplified form of this expression is 3x multiplied by 2x, that will becomes 6x square plus 1.5x plus 1.5, and this 1.5 goes on the other side and subtracted from, so you can write it as plus 1.5 minus 35.5 is equals to 0, right? So you can also write it as 6x square plus 1.5x, and it will becomes 34 is equals to 0, right? And you can see that what is the value of a, that is 6, what is the value of b, that is 1.5, what is the value of c, that is minus 34. So we use the quadratic formula to find the value of x, right? So the x can be found by using the quadratic formula. So this is your exercise 3 completed. Okay, next topic is understand and use the determinant to identify whether the roots are equal and real, unequal and real, or not real. So we can predict the roots of a quadratic equation by without finding the roots of this quadratic equation by a simple discriminant method. Okay, the equation ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0 has two solutions, and this solution is in the separated form. This is minus b plus square root of b square minus 4ac over 2a, and this is minus b minus square root of b square minus 4ac over 2a. Okay, so these are the two solutions. These two solutions may be the same or may be the different, or real numbers or not real numbers. So we can predict the qualities, we can predict the properties of these roots without solving the quadratic equation and without seeing these roots. Okay, the nature of the roots or solutions of the equation will clearly depend on the expression b square minus 4ac. So this expression is the important expression for the properties of roots, because this expression is called the discriminant, and this is very important expression for the nature of the roots. This expression b square minus 4ac is called the discriminant, as it allows us to identify, discriminate whether the roots of the particular equation are equal or real, unequal or real, or not real at all. So here we have three categories: are equal and real, one category; unequal or real, two category; and not real, there is third category. Okay, is it okay? So here we have the discriminant expression, right? So the main important equation is b square minus 4ac.